So we left off with some kind of apology coming forward. And you kind of having some side eye with this because you're not really expecting it, and it's not even like you're calling it in and desiring it. Maybe at some point you did. Like, I feel like at some point this was your whole fucking life, right? Like this was the whole shebang. But not really anymore. And it's like, this is why now? Like the great timing there, buddy. Like, it's just kind of, I feel like you're gonna I don't know what you're gonna do, okay? I don't know if you're gonna hear them out. I don't know if you're gonna, I feel like they're gonna contact you in the most like ridiculous way too. I don't know if you got them like blocked on something, or it's gonna be some interesting way of communicating with you. Okay, so what's up? What do they want to apologize for? That's just kind of like, now? Dominate me? They like the attitude. They know that they're going to get some attitude, and they kind of like the attitude. And also, we were getting like, the scales have to get balanced here. So whatever kind of not so great energy they were in before, where they felt like they had to be in charge, it's like they're laying down their sword and being like, you're in charge. Your turn. Okay, that's not much of an apology other than like a, let's role flip here. But we were getting runner chaser energy flipping. Like they don't care if you're, which I don't know if that's like gonna be a turn or something, because that's like really overstepping boundaries. Some of you are gonna be like, that's overstepping so many boundaries. Some of you are gonna be like, that's overstepping boundaries, but I kind of like it. What? I'm not judging here. I'm just letting you know what the energy is, okay? And if this doesn't resonate, it's not for you. I don't need a million comments saying like, oh no, not me, no. Like, okay, great, it's not for you. If you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat peanut butter. Like, I don't want to tell you. Oh my gosh. This energy that I am kind of coming out with right now, I feel like there's some attitude with this, isn't there? I want to marry you. Oh, well, of course you want to marry me. I feel like the way that this epiphany has happened, here's the thing. We were getting that this person tends to go from relationship to relationship to relationship, never really healing or working through any of their shit, where I'm getting like a phoenix. You have burnt up in ashes over and over and over again so that you could transform, so that you could metamorphosize, so you could go Power Ranger. And this person's like just now realizing like, oh, healing's not so terrible. But now they want to bring you into their healing. I want to marry you. You're it. I choose that one. And that's how it's going to feel though with you, because it's like you knew there was a higher commitment here between you two, even if you weren't married or you were whatever. You knew who they were to you. What do you mean it took all of this for you to know what my worth is? The attitude. I like it. There's so much attitude. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. You know, when we're talking about the apology here, that's going to be part of it too. I want to marry you and I'm not ready yet. You know, there's something very polarizing about you. And it's that thing that makes people like decide right away if they like you or if they don't like you, if they're intrigued, if they're like, no, I need to run away. They kind of had both of those things when it came to you. When you have a very polarizing energy, you make people feel things. They just can't help but it comes out. And some people are like welcoming to that, like, oh, this is a great new fun experience. And some people are like, this is a roller coaster ride I did not sign up to go on. Like, it gets scary. And that's what was happening in this dynamic. You were making them feel things and they didn't know how to deal with that. They dealt with it in a very poor way by discarding you and then going to the next person, going to the next person. And I feel like this just kind of repeated a cycle. But they knew your importance. Don't think that they didn't. They knew. But it's this aha now. I wasn't ready then. They aren't you. Sorry that I kept hopping along the freaking bunny trail. They weren't you. They aren't you. Duh. You know, and I don't feel like this is like a cocky energy that's coming out from you of like, well, obviously I'm the best. No, it's like, I knew what this connection was. I told you what this connection was. And you just couldn't handle it. So at some point, like I said, you had to rise up from this over and over and over again. It's just, you got off the carnival ride. You got off the carnival ride. I should have listened to you. I told you. You knew. You told them. They just didn't. Or there's something about like they need more experience. And it's like, great, you had all this experience. And it's like, nope, still you. It was you. Side eye. Man. I like that you're going to be coming up with this kind of energy though, because this should not be just a walk in the park. Either way, this should not be allowed to be some kind of walk in the park for them. Please don't be in love with someone else. There's something about that too. It's like making things get faster right now. 404 on the timer. And then 644 too. Cancer. Water energy. Now that, oh my gosh, now that they understand that like the way that they felt about you and now they're accepting it, you have that polarizing energy. You have a beautiful, amazing energy. You have options. You have so many, you have so many options. And you were gonna make them your number one. This is kind of something that's like getting stirred up too, is that they know you're not reliant on this connection anymore. You could have so many other beautiful connections. You good? I want to do dirty things to you. Oh, jeez. You deserved better. I did do dirty things to you and you deserved better. Played you dirty and you deserve better. Let's go to part 3.